What's good, footy culture fam? My name is Matthews, aka Matt, aka Matozinho. And boys, Klopp in or Klopp out. Ronaldo hitting 700 goals for club. And 442's top 100 players of all time. But before we get into that, once again, I'm joined today by Chris.
Hey. We're going to go through all top 100.
Yeah, we're going through all 100. 100 down. Next to me, we got Jay.
Hey guys, I'm between the sticks.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And that's it.
And the other boys are in Europe. But yeah, boys, let's start off with Arsenal versus Liverpool. Quite an interesting game over the weekend. Arsenal did end up winning 3-2. And pretty good game. Martinelli started off things quick, getting a goal in the first minute, getting things off right. And then Nunez tied it up 34th minute. And not too long after, Luis Diaz ended up coming out because of injury. Tough to see for the Liverpool fans. And then before the half, or right at half, Trent also came off injured. I guess man got tired of getting skinned by Martinelli, bro. He said, nah, I'm done with this, bro. I'm coming out.
Man, he stinks.
You don't rate Trent?
He's getting, I don't know, man. He declined quite a bit.
Did he?
Well,
Or was he just always bad at defending? Because
yeah, defending-wise, but like at
you know
least
what
he
he could do going forward.
Yeah, but I guess the whole team declined, so he declined with it.
You think so?
Yeah.
How did the whole team decline?
Getting old.
Getting old? Like who?
Like their whole like squad players getting old. Henderson was one of their starters getting old. Milner, they're probably the best sub to come on to keep a game as a dub. He'll hold it down for you. Old. Then you got Firmino old, Salah old, Mane gone, Van Dijk he's getting up there in age and he declined quite a bit. Matip is old. Then you got Trent's not old. Robertson's is getting up there in age. He's like what, 28, 29? Yeah, Thiago's 30.
Van Disney finished.
Yeah, it looks like it, man. They got a depleting squad, man.
So is this the end of the cycle for Klopp's tricky Reds?
Looks like it, and he looks like he might be going out with it, to be honest.
Really, eh? Interesting. What do you think, Jay?
I think end of a cycle. I don't know, like Luis Diaz is out until after the World Cup. So
is he?
Yeah.
Oh,
said
shit.
who?
Yeah, they said after the World Cup he'll be back.
Damn, that's.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He's out for that long, eh?
Yeah, that's what he said.
Jeez.
And I don't know. I think like you said, all the players are getting old. They're just not as like feared as they once were.
Yeah.
Like you're seeing a bright and exciting Arsenal side come up into the spotlight, and Liverpool could do nothing about it. And finally, Trent is getting exposed, and I love to see it because I've been on this train forever.
Forever, eh?
Yes, I've been saying this. Trent isn't good.
Not good.
No.
How didn't he wasn't he up there for assists last season?
He is good.
Okay.
So how's he not good?
But he can't defend.
But he's a wingback technically, and Klopp knows that he can't defend.
He can't
But
defend.
the thing is, Klopp is okay with that because he knows what output he brings going forward, his attacking output.
Okay, but
That's why Klopp uses him in that system.
okay, but yes, he's a brilliant attacking footballer. That's exactly why when he was in the Liverpool academy, he was a midfielder. Now that he's a right back, you know what? You're part of the defensive four. You have to learn how to defend, and he hasn't. And which is why Reece James is double the player.
Double, eh?
Yeah.
I've heard a lot about Reece James. I see a lot of people. I don't know if it's just Prem fans in general, but Reece James as the best right back in the world right now.
Is Cancelo considered a right back? 'Cause
No,
he's not better than Cancelo.
he's a left back. He's a left back now.
Yeah?
He only plays there. Is he the best right back in the world? If not, who comes close?
Best right back?
I guess Hakimi could have a shout, but he's not. No one really watched him much. He's in the Liga.
But are we considering wing backs and into the equation as well?
I mean, James is kind of a wing back. They play three at the back. Oh no, they've been playing four at the back now. No.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Reece James is definitely up there.
I can't think of one.
Who's better than Reece James right now as a right back.
Yeah, I can't think of
No
one.
one. I can't think of one. Not off the top of my bloody noggin, I can't.
I don't know. But I don't know. Like the way Klopp sets up his system, it allows Trent to not have to defend. And we're seeing this happen. We're seeing this being exposed because the rest of the back line isn't defending as well too. We're seeing Van Disney being exposed.
What do you
Man doesn't have that aura
What
anymore,
do you
bro.
mean? What do you mean the team is set up for him not to have to defend?
That's what Klopp said.
a right back.
He's a wing back, bro.
He's like a false right back.
Yeah, he's a false right back.
What does that mean?
It's like
It
playing,
means he doesn't have to defend.
it's like playing Fabregas as striker and saying he's a striker. He's not a striker. He's a false striker.
Okay. Do they play 4 at the back?
Sure.
That means you have to defend.
Not in Klopp's system.
Okay,
bro.
so nice. The right side is completely free every time because Klopp is allowing him to not have to defend. Nice.
No, but what they do, with Fabinho, that he usually pushes into as a center back, which allows Van Dijk and Matip, or Fabinho pushes out to as kind of the right back role. They usually have a midfielder or Milner when he plays. He fills in. That's why their midfield is so important to them, but they're all getting old.
So it's all the midfielders' fault that they can't defend.
I'm not gonna blame the midfielders. Bro.
Okay, but TAA isn't helping his case to start in the Euros.
No, he's not starting.
He's not
He might not even get called up.
That's what I'm hearing. That's what the circulation is telling me. And you wonder why he doesn't defend, and his compatriot Reece James can defend and attack.
And he's probably still not gonna start either.
He's maybe Reece James maybe isn't as a gifted attacker as Trent is, but he has the total package because he could defend as well as attack.
Yeah.
But it still might be Kyle Walker or Trippier, right?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Most likely.
We've seen Reece James actually do pretty well against good attackers. Even when they played when he played against Leao, he gave him a problem, but he probably was the best defender I've ever seen against Leao.
Really,
Ever.
yeah?
Right back.
So he doesn't have much competition in Serie A to lock him down.
Yeah, there was no one that could really lock him up. And then even when he played last year against Atletico and those teams, no one really could stop him too well. Reece did a decent job at it.
True.
Yeah, but another key moment from the game that we saw, it's still a little up in the air what actually happened, but we saw Henderson and Gabriel Magalhaes in a bit of a tussle. They're kind of going head to head. They're arguing a little bit, and you see some of the replays and the up close cameras. You see Henderson say something, and Firmino has a huge disappointing look on his face. And the thing, I forgot who, but I think one of Liverpool's defenders goes to Alisson to, I guess, tell him what Henderson said or what the scuffle was about, and Alisson's shaking his head. Do you think some people are saying it was a racial moment, he was racist towards Gabriel, and even Klopp as well. Klopp had a crazy reaction too. He was like one of those. Do you guys know what happened, or what's your thoughts on the situation?
No.
It's still speculation at the moment. We don't know obviously what happened for sure, but there was a complaint made to the FA, I believe. So surely something's gonna happen because they're gonna investigate it. But for now, we don't know anything for sure.
Yeah, but a moment that stuck out to me is Henderson is Firmino's captain, but Gabriel Magalhaes is Firmino's compatriot. They're both Brazilian, and just the sheer look on Firmino's face, he looked he looked disappointed in Henderson after hearing what he said. So and that's his captain. I don't know. I think it's a crazy situation. Obviously, we don't know the full details, but just seeing the body language is huge there.
Yeah.
If he did say something racial, this is gonna bring. They're already in a rut. This is gonna bring Liverpool to
It's gonna be even worse.
a whole new low, man. Yeah, because that's their captain. A lot of people. I'm not gonna say it. I would say a lot of them look up to him, but obviously not the vets. But just that's gonna show. I don't think he'll get another game after that if he did. But yeah, just to show, man, they're not in a good place right now.
Yeah, they're 10th place right now. It's looking a little rough, bro.
They might fall further down.
Who knows? But with Liverpool, I want to ask you guys: do you guys think Klopp should be in or out? You guys think they should fire him?
Tough. It's tough. He has a lot of injuries, to be fair. So no.
No. But why?
Give him a full squad and then see what he could do with it.
But who's the main guys he's missing though?
Well, now he just had 2 guys go out. And then he has Thiago's not back yet, right? He's not back in training yet.
He was playing yesterday.
Yeah, he is. Okay, so he's not fully fit, but he's playing. I don't know. He always has injuries. He just got Thiago, Fabinho was injured. Now he has Diaz, and he has Nunez that can't score, but apparently he finally scored. I don't know. It's just a weird team, man. They didn't replace their players well.
I mean, they're 10th place right now. How much better can they do? Are they gonna finish top 4?
No.
So you don't think that's grounds for sacking?
I don't know, man. They don't have enough depth either. Their team's not. They don't have a deep squad.
Whose fault is that?
That's the owners.
Is it?
I wouldn't say
You
it's
don't think
Klopp.
Klopp wants to spend?
Huh?
Do you think Klopp wants to spend?
Yeah, 100%. No manager's gonna say no to a new signing.
I mean, didn't they try going for players in the summer, but no one ended up coming?
Yeah.
Weren't they looking for guys like Chouameni?
They can
and stuff
afford
like
those
that?
players though. They
Can
can't
they?
beat. They can't beat out teams like Real
I'm sure they
Madrid.
could afford them, but players want to play elsewhere, no?
Hey, Liverpool small club, I guess.
I don't know. I just think because Klopp has these 7-year cycles. It happened at Dortmund. It happened at his previous German club. This 7-year cycle is happening right now. It's time to replace him, bro. It's time to go. Liverpool probably, based off of what we're seeing right now, won't finish top 4. Salah, probably the worst form I've seen
Ever.
since he's played for Liverpool, maybe ever. If he doesn't start firing, who's gonna fire for them? Besides Nunez, maybe, right?
He's not good
Is
either.
Firmino gonna step up?
He's probably been their best attacker.
He has been, but
When he
is that
plays.
saying much? When you have a guy like Salah who scores like what 30 goals a season,
He doesn't
and
have.
he's not performing.
He has to do it all, and he's not that player that could do it all.
Yeah, he's not that guy.
That was Mane.
Yeah, like Liverpool have a lot of injuries now. They're missing one of their best attackers, Diaz,
Yeah.
until after the World Cup. Salah's not performing. I can't see Liverpool doing too well this season. I think that's grounds for sacking.
Where's Jota right now?
You said you don't think top 4 is grounds, like missing out on top 4 is grounds for sacking.
It is, but like I don't know. I do the same thing with Juve. Like, who are they gonna replace him with?
Tuchel, bro, get the other German
Is that-
gaffer.
Like he gets sacked everywhere he goes.
Well, you got to get someone else.
Why not bring in someone young?
Like who?
You're already not gonna make top 4. What's the point of trying
So
for it?
you're saying to sack him now or soon?
No, I wouldn't sack him now. I would say let him run the season.
Really?
Yeah, unless it becomes a disaster. Like
They're
they don't.
10th place right now, bro.
Yeah,
That's pretty bad.
If they don't make it out of their CL group, or like they come to like I don't know. I think if they don't make it out of the CL group, then you could fire them.
Interesting.
I think top 4 is like missing out on top 4 is definitely grounds for
Has to
sacking.
be.
It is, but
Because like they sacked Wenger for making top 4. Remember?
Yeah,
Arsenal's
that's
just
true.
stupid.
They would sack him for finishing 4th. So, I mean, I think if Klopp doesn't achieve that top 4 finish for Liverpool, then it might be time to go. But I do always have that thought, like, who are they going to replace him with?
Tommy Tuchel, bro. Tommy Tuchel.
Yeah, but who else? You need at least 2-3 options.
do you though?
Yeah. Unless they have their sights set on him. You think
Yeah.
they do?
No.
Maybe.
No.
There's
don't know.
there's gonna be other clubs out. There's gonna be a lot of sackings this summer, I think, especially in the city. Yeah, but nah, I don't know. Yeah, you need more than one. Who they gonna bring in? Stevie G?
Maybe.
Is he gonna bring you top 4? No.
You never know, bro.
Isn't Stevie G like failing in Aston Villa right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, low key.
They were better without him. As soon as he got there, they got trash.
I don't know, because Liverpool, they got to play City next and then West Ham. So that's their next 2 games. Are they going to pick up points from those 2
No.
games?
No.
they'll
Maybe
probably drop lower.
maybe one.
They'll probably drop lower then. I think it wouldn't be crazy to see Liverpool sacking Klopp by the World Cup or after the World Cup.
It wouldn't be bad if they do it right before the World Cup because then they have a break of all the players who aren't going to the World Cup. Then you at least give that manager time to practice with the guys he has that aren't going to the World Cup.
Yeah. I could see it happening, low key. I don't know about you guys.
Geez, so you think he's getting sacked before the World Cup?
Before or after?
That would be utterly crazy. But Mo Salah isn't going to the World Cup. So I guess it would give that new gaffer a chance to gel with his best player.
Yeah.
But, like, I don't... Because, like, you can't... Because he deserves respect for what he's done. And sacking, like, him, like, mid-season... Not even mid-season. like December is kind of disrespect for a Champions League winning manager.
Prem winning,
Tough, bro.
Champions League winning.
But they've also choked in the big moments, particularly Salah not scoring any goals in finals.
Yeah, that's not on
Cycle's
Klopp,
done, bro.
though.
Cycle's done. Get him out.
I don't know, man. This is a tough one. It's not as easy as like a Juve Allegri. Allegri, get him out of here. But Klopp, okay, you know the quality of manager is. Like, he could still make top 4 even with this. Like last year, they didn't have a good start to the season. They started off pretty shit, and they came back and finished second place.
Yeah.
Not by what? Yeah, they came pretty close to the title.
But our team's more competitive this season?
Yeah, they're more competitive, but I wouldn't put it past it for Klopp to turn around the season.
I don't know, bro. With the way the players are playing now and the injuries,
Yeah.
it's gonna be tough.
Well, we got to make do.
I don't know. But on the other end of that game, we have Arsenal, who are currently first in the Prem. I feel like this isn't spoken about enough. People are always talking about City. Oh, Haaland scoring this many goals. City aren't in first, though.
I know. We were actually
Arsenal
talking about this
aren't
last
first.
pod. We were talking
They're
about
up
this
a
last
point.
pod, man. We were saying, like, it's crazy how, like, when I think of the Prem, I feel like City's in first right now.
Yeah.
I don't even think of Arsenal.
That's
in
what it
first.
seems like. Like, no one's, like, talking about Arsenal being in first. Like, there's no hype for it. You know what I mean?
The way Haaland's scoring, the way City's killing every team, like, you don't think
Yeah.
Arsenal.
But Arteta's tricky Reds, bro. They're doing it. Young squad, they're going off. Do you guys think they could win the Prem or not?
I don't know. They got to be bigger. They got to beat the big teams. They already lost to United.
So
They beat Liverpool. They beat Spurs. Yeah.
They got some decent results,
Maybe.
bro. But are they like one or like two like Gabriel Jesus or like Saka injuries away from like completely slipping away from winning the league?
What do you mean? Gabriel Jesus, he got knocked out.
Okay, but
Is he back next game? Maybe. We'll see how good they are without him if he doesn't play.
but are they like a like one or two player injury away from slipping up this season?
No, I think
I think so.
No.
You think so?
Yeah, because they're not that deep.
They have camaraderie. They have Nketiah coming on for Gabriel Jesus, who doesn't do that bad of a job. He's actually not that bad.
Yeah, he's decent.
Then who's the other guy you said?
Saka.
Saka? I don't think Saka's one of the better players.
Then who is?
I would say
Besides like
Odegaard.
their mids, like Odegaard, Xhaka's been having a good season.
Yeah.
Partey's been decent too.
Because you could bring on like Smith Rowe on the right wing.
Smith was injured.
Oh, okay, well, when he comes back.
I would say Arsenal are starting to get a bit of hype. Like after that win against Liverpool, like they're getting some noise. And I think North London is red again.
I think the noise is very quiet though.
No,
it's
North
at a
London's
very
red.
low decibel, I think.
It's like a dog whistle.
Yeah.
No, North London's red, man.
I don't know.
Like
bro.
you're seeing like everyone's at the games. KSI's at the game, Chunks is at the games. Like
Are they?
yeah, everyone's at the game.
I'm not seeing it, bro.
KSI
I'm
was
not seeing it,
KSI
bro.
was sleeping at the game. You guys see that?
He has to go to the game, man.
Yeah.
He sponsors them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, actually.
He's prime.
He was sleeping actually.
Yeah,
Oh.
the camera might have caught him like blinking. It looks like he's
I
sleeping.
didn't
But,
notice.
like yeah, they're saying he was sleeping at the game. But Emirates Stadium, it's popping these days.
I guess.
And I think Bukayo Saka might be generational.
No.
How?
What does he do? He only scores once in a while.
Does he? Wasn't he like Arsenal's like leaders for like goals or assists last season?
That's last season. We're talking about this season.
I don't know. Bro.
This season, Martinelli's playing better numbers than him. Martinelli's not generational.
You don't think so?
He's a good player.
So who's generational in Arsenal? Saliba?
No, I don't think anybody.
not
they're
even
just
Saliba?
they're just a good team. Like, they have very talented players. I wouldn't say any. Like, the closest to generational is probably Odegaard,
Odegaard?
and I don't think he's generational either. He had potential to be at the beginning of his career, but I think he's just a very talented player. They're not generational, but they're very close.
Interesting. I don't know, man. I feel like Arsenal's gonna have a good season. I think I had them in definitely my top 4, but I still don't think they'll finish first.
No, City's got to finish first.
Yeah.
Okay, but why not? Why can't Arsenal finish first?
Cause City are too
They
good.
don't have the depth.
No, but I think like maybe this is just one of those times where like, okay, they're saying like Pep is letting Arsenal like be in first, like to give like
Arteta.
them a bit of a challenge.
Yeah,
Oh.
someone said Pep's so bored of strolling the Premier League that he's literally made himself a challenger in Arteta and given him a couple of quality players to get them going. Fair play.
But no, I think Arsenal winning the league would be amazing for soccer.
Why?
It'd be so good for soccer.
Why?
Because it's just like Arsenal is like one of the most storied clubs in England, and it's just like they're defeating these oil merchants, and it would just be so good because everyone loves Arsenal. Arsenal's one of those teams that's everyone's like second favorite team.
You think so?
It's one of those, yeah.
I don't
Like
know.
everyone has a soft spot for Arsenal. It's one of those teams.
Maybe.
I don't know. I don't like Arsenal.
Why?
Screw Arsenal.
Why?
Oh, Joey, I don't mind them. They're just like a weird team. I like the old Arsenal. If they could get back to that, then their fans are just toxic, man. They're like Juve fans.
Interesting.
I'm joking. They're like Milan fans. That's what they actually are.
But another game over the weekend we had United versus Everton. Cristiano actually scored, which got him to 700 goals in club football, more than anyone else in history. I think Messi has 9 less. They're saying.
So he's gonna pass it.
Historic achievement.
It's quite a bit. 700.
Mm-hmm.
Jay could probably do
He
it.
also has 143 games more than Messi.
Yeah.
Is that record staying or not?
No.
You don't think so?
Messi's gonna pass him this year with Ronaldo still playing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I think the record won't stay. Obviously, like Messi's 2 years younger, and he's having a decent season.
He's having a good season.
Yeah, he's having a good season, and Ronaldo isn't. So he's obviously due to pass him. But what if Erling brought Haaland breaks both?
Eventually, maybe.
I don't know, because I saw this stat saying like I think Haaland needs to score like 46 goals a season at least to be able to like top the record.
Is that just like
something like that?
Is that just like within the league, or can it be all
just
competitions?
Just in club football. So
all
like,
competitions.
All comps, I believe.
He could do that.
Think so?
Yeah. He's probably gonna score like 35 a season just in the Prem or wherever he's playing, La Liga. And then what? You're telling me he can't do like 11 more everywhere else?
I don't
In
know,
cup games, Champions League. He literally was top goal scorer in Champions League last year.
It's tough. Though.
Can Haaland score more than 91 goals in a calendar year?
Nah, no chance, bro. Bro, that record that's gonna be like one of the hardest records to top, I think.
How many goals did Messi score in the La Liga last season? Do you guys know? It had to be like 40 something.
Yeah, it was like 40 something.
I think Haaland could easily get that this year.
I think, but more than 91.
No,
goals?
91 is tough. But I'm saying like the league scoring thing, he could get that. Now it just depends on if he plays cup games or not.
You don't think he would?
Because they have more cups than
More competitions.
More competitions than La Liga, so more chance to get that.
Yeah. So here's a stat. So if Haaland wanted to match Ronaldo's 700 league goals, he'd have to score 40 goals a season until the year 2037. 2037, bro.
That's tough.
Do the math. How many years is that away?
A lot.
15.
It's a lot, bro. I don't know if it could happen. It's tough.
I don't know if it could happen either, but you think Messi's 91 calendar year goals is untouchable?
No.
It's definitely not untouchable, but I feel like it's gonna be one of those records that are gonna be really hard to break.
If someone's gonna do it, it's gonna be Haaland. If like in our lifetime, this guy already has what 20 goals. Okay, not 20 goals, but like.
But we're forgetting he's also injury prone.
Yeah.
If he's injured, ain't happening, bro.
See, that's why Messi and Ronaldo are so elite because they never got injured.
Yeah, they didn't have like any like really long. Like,
Wasn't
lengthy
Messi like
injuries.
injured in 08? No, Messi got injured like 06.
Yeah, like early in his career.
Yeah, when
So
he
did
was
Ronaldo.
young.
Though. Ronaldo was injured early in his career too.
But then they fixed that kind of.
A lot of it is luck too, though.
Yeah, that's true.
Like they just happen to not get serious injuries. Lucky them.
Will Haaland be lucky? I don't think so.
I think luck favors. I don't know. Like it depends. Like it depends. I don't know. Because I think Messi and Ronaldo are also good people off the field, so they're just like rewarded by karma.
You don't think Haaland is?
I don't know. His
Haaland
personal
is. He's a good guy. He talks to all his fans.
Exactly. So I think maybe like the football gods will reward Haaland.
So what you're saying is Mbappe will not get rewarded.
It'd be tough because yeah, I mean, I don't know. Maybe like okay, there's this like Mbappe's ego, which like could be for show, and like how he actually is as a person. Like Ronaldo's his ego, but clearly we see he's like a good person off the field. Like he donates to like the charities a lot, blood work. So like,
Is that pure though?
I mean, yeah, obviously some of it is, but he still does it. Like some people just don't do anything. Some people just sit at home and play FIFA. Some footballers, right? So someone's got to do it. And I don't know, maybe like Messi and Ronaldo clearly have been rewarded by like good karma because they should have gotten injured.
So you're saying in order for me to surpass 700 goals, I have to max out my karma?
Partly, yeah. That's luck. Luck is 70% of soccer.
70.
70.
Says who?
Why?
Luck is 70. No. Here. I'm gonna give you the breakdown right now. It's football is 50% luck. No, sorry, 50% mental. So like mentality. You could agree with that.
Okay, go on.
Football's 50% mental. I would say 30% luck, 20% talent.
I think you're wrong because in the song it says 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 15% game, and 100% reason to remember the name. So you're wrong.
Yeah, you're wrong, bro. Your numbers are off, bro.
Okay, but that applied to like kung fu or like
Kung
karate.
Fu.
Yeah, that
I was seeing that in all the Ronaldinho compilations.
Yeah,
back in the
Salty
day, bro.
compilation.
but that movie was in the Karate Kid.
So it was in the Ronaldinho compilation.
That song
bro.
was out before the Karate Kid.
Okay, but
That song got famous because the Ronaldinho compilations back in the day.
no.
I swear to God,
No,
bro.
I'm pretty sure I feel like if you were to pull up the actual music video, it'd probably be about soccer.
No.
Yeah.
No, that's more about fighting.
What? Remember
How?
the name?
Yeah.
Bro, I'll search it up right now on YouTube. I guarantee you the first 5 results will be like football compilations.
Okay, duh. But that doesn't mean like that's what the song's based off.
But
of.
that's how it's known.
That just means it's a good comp.
That's how it's
song.
known.
From comps.
But that's how it's known.
Okay. Yeah, fair.
What's
Okay.
the actual name of that song?
Remember
bro?
the name.
Okay, while you do that, okay, I actually have what are we talking about quick? Because I had a way to transition. But anyway, I don't know if you guys seen the PSG owner is starting to take over like certain teams in certain leagues. I think he's taking over Braga.
Actually?
Yeah.
Really?
So-
Nasser Al-Khelaifi?
Yeah, so those guys are gonna be money bags over there.
Really?
And then I don't know if the Espanyol is complete yet, but they want to take over Espanyol as well.
Jeez.
So it looks like they're
Barca's city rivals.
yeah, it looks like they're trying to take over a club in every league.
That's crazy.
What do you guys feel? How do you guys feel about that?
I mean, if you got the money, why not, right? Like, spread out your, what's the word? Diversify your portfolio or whatever.
But does this make the leagues better or worse?
No, better because based off the two teams you just mentioned, you could see that they're strategically picking the teams.
Yeah.
Braga's probably the 4th biggest club in
Yeah.
Portugal.
Yeah.
So like,
No.
yeah,
Yeah, fourth. Yeah.
yeah. So they're picking the 4th biggest club because, like I saw recently, Portugal's only had 5 champions in their like 90-year history.
That's crazy.
So
Is Braga one
5
of them?
champions.
no,
is
Braga's
nuts.
not one of them. But Braga is like they consistently come like 4th in
Yeah,
like like this decade, right? So that's a strategic pick. They could probably bring them to maybe win a title. And then Espanyol, they're in Barcelona, which is a big city. So that's another strategic pick. I don't do I have a problem with it? No. Who cares? It doesn't affect me. I'm able to sleep
How
at
if it
night.
does? How if they become bigger than Barca? They'll never be bigger than Barca.
Nah, bro, that won't happen.
Yeah,
There's
the
no
thing is
chance.
they can't be bigger than Barca because like
History?
history and like Barca like has the most fans like.
How about if we take out the history aspect? We just say like bigger during that time.
But
Like,
then again, I could say that.
Better, I should say.
I could say it could be the fans and whatnot, but I'm sure that's what we thought when like City got taken over. Like
Yeah.
they could never be bigger than United.
and
But
look at them now,
maybe
man.
Espanyol could be bigger than Barcelona. Like, I mean, based off what we're seeing with City and United, I guess you never know. Like, I don't know.
And then they've got the Newcastle owners trying to take over Inter as well.
Really, eh?
So they're oh man, I hope not.
But I think in like La Liga, there's like a certain amount you could spend, so there's not much like
They'll
the
get
PSG
around
owner
it.
could do. Nah,
You don't think so? Man,
there's
this
like
guy,
there's like a salary cap.
he's
kinda.
like he's like in UEFA right now.
I don't know, bro.
He's gonna run your league. He's gonna be
Perez runs the league. pretty much, bro.
if Espanyol gets big enough,
I don't know.
they'll probably be a 2-headed dragon in that league.
What, Espanyol Madrid?
Yeah,
That's crazy. Not in my lifetime though. Not in my lifetime, bro.
Man City only took like what 10 years,
I guess.
maybe even less. I don't even know.
I don't know.
Don't be scared now.
Won't happen.
You find any bits of what you're searching up there?
With what? Remember the name?
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's a music video, the lyric video feature with Eminem,
Eminem, what?
Eminem again, Troy, Achilles. Remember the name?
Exactly.
No footy.
Exactly.
Interesting.
So back to that. Is that your actual breakdown
What?
of like what like it takes to be like top footballer? Like, what's your actual breakdown?
That might be the breakdown for every sport.
What were your criteria again? Talent,
No.
luck, mental?
Yeah, talent, luck, mental.
Does luck like play into connections? 'Cause I feel like connections definitely is a part of it. Like,
Yeah,
could be
it
another
does.
factor,
It does.
I don't.
No, luck and connections
What do you mean
definitely.
connections like
Like who you know?
No, let's say if.
in soccer.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I would.
That doesn't matter.
No,
You don't think that
no,
matters?
connections matters
What?
100%.
You don't think it matters?
It does. Trust me.
How?
If you're a bloody good talent,
No. Yeah, if you're
okay, maybe if you're in like Canada.
yeah, if you're.
But
yeah,
like
it
you're talking
does.
about these kids growing up in Europe and South America, like connections matter. Like no, I doubt it.
A little bit, probably.
not as much, but you can't say connections don't matter because we're living in Canada.
Yeah.
Okay, give me an
Connections-
example of how connections matter in Canada.
I can't tell you because then I gotta start name dropping.
No name dropping here, bro. But it definitely happens.
Okay, say it without name dropping.
No, I can't.
Like the situation.
No, okay. Your coach is good friends with a club's like trainer, so then he like get you a trial there, and then you kind of I guess you impress on your first time. Like he just gets you like that trial.
Yeah,
Get
but
your foot in the door.
Yeah, he gets your
Okay,
foot in the
but
door. He's not gonna get.
that's
you
also
got-
being a good talent. Like
Yeah,
you're
but
on a
it-
good team.
without that connection, you don't get that trial.
Okay, obviously, but that's just like the coach of your team.
Okay, but that's a connection.
Okay, okay.
You could be playing for any team. How if another team doesn't have that connection?
I guess.
It is. It's a little bit of luck. I'm not saying it's a crazy amount. I'm saying
Okay,
it's very little.
So what's your breakdown?
Luck?
No, the whole thing.
Or we're just going off the 3?
Yeah.
Luck probably like a solid 20%. What was the mindset?
Yeah, luck, mental, and yeah.
And what? Talent.
Yeah, luck, mental, and talent.
I would say that's tough, man. Got 80% to play with here. No, I would say talent, you probably need 50 and then the rest mental.
So 50, 30, 20. No, 50.
Yeah, 30, 20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think?
Maybe 50, 40, 10. 50 talent, 40 mental, 10 luck.
That's a good breakdown.
Actually, yeah, I'm gonna agree with that. I put too much luck into it.
Yeah, because mentality plays a big part. Like we've
Yeah.
seen like very talented players not be able to succeed because their mentality is not there, right? Like guys like Ravel Morrison, who what Rio was saying was like the best talent he's seen at United.
Mm-hmm.
Guys
Rio's
like
lost.
Balotelli, so much talent, but clearly he's not there mentally, right?
I might piggyback off that, but do a little switcheroo. I would say 50% mental, 40% talent, and 10% luck.
Yeah, if Ronaldo didn't have any mentality, what would he be? He wouldn't be where he is because look at the training this guy goes through. Same thing for probably Messi. I know we all say like he was born talented, but he goes through this guy trains like crazy.
Yeah,
I'm sure he has a
sure.
crazy mindset. Just don't know.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'm not mad with that breakdown.
Fair.
But Fort Minor said it best at the end of the day.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just want to go into another big game we had over the weekend on Saturday. We had Milan versus Juventus. 2-0 for Milan, bro.
Juve sucks.
Talk to me. What happened?
And who was at the game?
The boys.
The man, them, bro.
Daniele, Davide, Darino. I don't think James was there, was he? Oh, James was there as well.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Shout out the boys.
But yeah, what are your thoughts on the game?
Oh no, they stink. I don't know what to say. Bonucci's passed it.
Yeah, he's done?
He's passed it. He got drilled by so easily twice, maybe 3 times. It might have been 3 times.
A few times, definitely.
But like he caused the goal with Brahim Diaz. Brahim Diaz really walked past
That
him.
was a nice goal, bro.
This guy's flat-footed. And then it was a good finish. Then you had Tamori's goal. Alexandro didn't push up at the line, so it kept Tamori onside. Like it's just stupid mistakes. Like I know
on the players or on
I was gonna
the
say-
tactics?
it's a little bit of both. Like the players are just getting like they're just shit. Like we literally, Rabiot came out and says he's the captain of the locker room.
Yeah, you said that?
He says our team needs a captain that
He volunteered himself?
off the field, and I'm that guy. He literally, I think around 2 and posted this,
Yeah.
but
So he basically said he's him.
he's him. He's that guy. But if that's
crazy.
true, oh man, that's bad. because he's not good either. He honestly, he's been our best midfielder. I give him the respect, but like, it's bad. Vlahovic gets no service. Alexandros is like the worst left back I've ever seen, and I really hope he doesn't start for
He's
Brazil.
probably gonna be in Qatar.
He's terrible, man. Bonucci passed it. He's lost without Chiellini. Bremer had a decent game.
Yeah, he was decent.
Right back Danilo was decent. Cuadrado got an early yellow, so he had to get taken off for McKennie.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, Milan was the better team by far. By far, we stink. I hate it. This is the worst, man.
Are Juve gonna sack Allegri or not?
Nope. They said they came out again. They said they can't afford sacking him, so
Oh yeah, because they'd have to pay a lot, right?
they're riding him out for the.
But when does his contract finish? Do you know?
I think he's here for a while. He's here for like 3-4 years.
3 more years of Allegri.
No, but I think like after this year, I think it gets cut down. Like you don't have
Yeah?
to pay, you don't have to pay 40 million to sack him.
That's crazy.
But yeah,
That's a crazy clause, bro.
I
40
know.
mil.
This guy's-
Little buyout fee.
he knew he was gonna get sacked. He's
Sacking
like,
fee.
let's add that.
That's crazy.
He knew. He knows what he's doing.
Do you think players will leave in the summer because they're fed up?
Yeah, probably.
Like who? You think Vlahovic dips?
No.
No?
Vlahovic will be here for another year. I
Vlavic's
think.
gonna stay and endure.
I think they're gonna like promise him stuff to keep him for that
Promise
year,
him stuff like
and
what?
then it's not gonna happen. That he might leave the next year.
Like what? Some putanas, bro. Like, come on.
What are they promising him?
No, they're probably gonna promise like bringing in like creative players. They're gonna lose Di Maria after this season, which is probably our best player by far. He didn't play in the last game against Milan, but every time he plays, like something happens. Like Vlahovic actually performs because he gets service. But Chiesa on his way back, so I don't know. We gotta see when Chiesa and Pogba come back, but that's what Allegri's saying. Wait till we're fully fit, and then we'll see.
But do you agree with that statement?
No. Chiesa, they'll make a difference. I don't think we're going to be beating the big teams. We're not going to beat Milan, and we're not going to beat
Really?
Napoli. We're not going to beat those teams.
So
Well, we might.
What
but
position are Juve gonna finish?
I think 4th again.
4th place. They're what? They're 8th right now.
Yeah.
2 points away from 7th. 4 away from 6th.
Yeah. And then we're going to get Europa League this year. I know I have said many times I hate Europa League, but it looks like we're going to get Europa League because we're probably going to get 3rd place in the group.
Don't worry, so are Barca, bro.
Yeah, we'll see you guys there.
Something I want to touch on. Obviously, some of our team is at the game.
Yeah.
They're mentioning obviously the atmosphere is great. It's European football at its finest. It's the San Bloody Zero. And one thing that makes these European atmospheres so great are the ultras, right?
Yeah.
Ultras, obviously, they're massive in Europe. They create this electric, almost violent atmosphere. And it's part of the culture of footy, right?
Yep.
Obviously, some countries take it more seriously than others, some squads in particular. But you kind of compare it to MLS, and let's say Toronto FC from our perspective. There's no comparison, right?
No.
In terms of the level. And I mean, I guess obviously the reason for that comparison, because you look at the ultras in Europe, a lot of them are actual like hooligans, you know,
Yeah.
like actual criminals, right? That are like creating this violent atmosphere. Meanwhile, the ultras at TFC games or MLS games or whatever, I mean, as good as they are, like in like trying to create the environment, they're like, they're not gonna go like those depths to like actually like incite violence and like flares and like throwing stuff onto the field and just like being actual hooligans. What do you think about that?
Yeah. It's also like they're kind of like Toronto FC, MLS fans in general are born into like a football, hockey type of fan base where they're not really, you can't do that sort of thing. There's no like there's no supporter section. You find a seat and you sit there. Now, when we watch TFC games, there's ultras, and it looks like it's been getting bigger. There's like a certain group of people that are trying to grow it, and it is getting bigger. It's a new sport in North America. Well, obviously not a new sport here,
Relatively.
but yeah, like new sport professionally, and it's growing. But I don't think it'll ever meet the same type of criteria as Europe, just because these guys have lived and breathed that sport their whole lives. They didn't watch any other sports. Just this sport, they'll die for their team, They're literally like a player. They'll die for their team on in that stadium. They don't give a shit. Over here, like they're just a fan.
And are you okay with that?
Am I okay with it? Yeah, I don't want to get hurt.
Soft. But I don't know. Like the way I see it is, like it's a different culture. You know, like in Europe, like South America, like football is the culture, right?
Yeah.
Canada, not so much. Maybe eventually. And also TFC are, a relatively new club, founded in what, 07, 08.
Yeah.
So like a lot of older people definitely weren't born with the club, like you kind of had to like find an affinity towards it. Whereas in Europe, South America, like these fans, they're born with the club, like it's in their blood. This isn't necessarily the same with TFC. And just the culture in general, like we won't see it happening like how it does in Europe or South America, but maybe eventually, but I don't think anytime soon, really.
I also just think it can't. Like, for example, and like there's nothing wrong with this, but like you go to a TFC or MLS game, like it's built towards being like a family environment.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, of course, but like let's say you go to like a Boca or a River game, like they're like you're being advised, like
leave your kids at home.
Like don't bring small children. So like, I mean, which is why, yeah, like the ultras like here will probably never reach that level because they're not gonna let like criminals in the stadium.
What, they gotta do background checks before letting you in?
To do criminal activity, but like things like offensive tifos or stuff like that, like they're not gonna allow that. But they're gonna allow that at like a Lech Poznan game, or like a Galatasaray game or something.
Yeah.
But they're just gonna allow it. But like they're not gonna allow that here. And then I guess there's nothing wrong with that, but it just depends how you look at it.
Yeah, like it is what it is, right? Like different cultures behave differently.
Would you want there to be like proper ultras at TFC games?
I mean, it'd be interesting to see, but I don't know if they really got the support for that. You know what I mean? Like just to see like how it would be, like how it would work in Toronto.
I think there would, because there actually is a banned TFC supporters group.
Yeah, there is, but
there's a banned group because they would bring like offensive tifos, so they banned them.
I don't know.
Weird. But like, okay, it's not everywhere. I wouldn't say everywhere. Like, okay, Juve is one of the teams. They're like an MLS kind of environment. They're the home supporters aren't allowed to bring anything to the field. Like you can't bring flares or anything. But for some reason, they allow the away teams to bring it.
Really? Yeah.
Which doesn't make sense. Would you be okay with that?
Well, that just doesn't make sense.
I know.
Why would you not let like? You're purposely not letting your home team have the better environment. Why?
Yeah, I don't know.
Why is that a thing?
That's how we think.
I don't know. I guess they don't want to like condemn their fans, like whereas like the away fans, like okay, we'll get them in trouble if anything. I don't know.
I don't know the purpose is, but like, yeah, I don't know. I feel like to have also like a big ultra supporting, you need like the rest of the crowd like kind of like helping them out a little bit. If you have like at TFC the games, there's just people like just sitting there, they won't cheer or anything.
It's dead besides like the supporters section behind the net.
Yeah,
like what I've noticed.
Like the ultras are gonna be that much more into the game if they have a crowd with them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear you.
But yeah.
Yeah, which is why like at TFC, like if you buy a ticket in the supporters section, like it says like in brackets like standing like permitted.
Yeah.
Right. So like you know what you're getting yourself into. Like, don't sit when you're there.
Yeah, that's something I'd rather do, to be honest. Like I'd rather be like standing the whole game, like like singing the songs and whatnot instead of just sitting, because that's boring.
Yeah, I would rather that too.
Yeah, like the last time we went, we were doing the Poznan at the game.
Yeah,
right?
for real.
Which was pretty fun. But yeah, I mean, it depends just kind of like what your goal is as the club. Do you want to create an inclusive family environment at the game, which is, yes, nothing wrong with that, or do you want to try to like emulate like an intense European atmosphere?
I think okay, well, I have an
you
opinion.
can honestly like you can't really have both.
I was gonna say I have an opinion on that too. I would say it's okay. Like right now, they're still in the beginning phases. They're not like in late phases of club history. In early phases, I think it's okay to be a family environment because you want to grow the kids into those teams, and then I guess eventually you could slowly break them into like a kind of more intense environment. I'm not saying like a Boca Juniors environment, but like what? Like how like a
Like a Borussia Dortmund environment?
yeah, like Borussia Dortmund's pretty
Borussia
intense.
Dortmund's pretty mad,
Yeah,
though.
pretty intense. Let's say like a mid-table.
They're not violent intense, though.
No,
but like in terms of their supporters, like they're pretty nuts.
yeah, we'll say like
In terms of
a
support.
mid-table, like top 5 league team. Like they're like one of those environments. They're like a family, but they're like more intense still.
Nah, I see what you mean, because they also, like, since soccer's a new sport in Canada, they do have the responsibility of growing the game.
Yeah,
So they do have to, like, make sure it's a family environment.
yeah,
Like, make sure it's safe. Like, obviously, like, no, like anything that could be a weapon. Like, not even, like, bringing, like...
can't bring anything.
Yeah, you can't bring anything in. Like, nothing at all, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, yeah, nothing wrong with that. But maybe, like, as, like, the club gets more decades old... they'll integrate that intense.
I'm sure they will
environment.
because they already got to like make the stadium a little bit bigger to begin with
Yeah.
before the World Cup. So who knows?
But then again, like that whole like support comes with fan culture.
Yeah,
And that needs to grow first, right?
I think they're doing a pretty good job at it, to be honest.
Yeah. But we'll see
it'll
as
get
time
there.
goes on, right? But I wanted to get into something 442 posted, the magazine. So they posted their 100 best football players of all time. So we're just gonna go through the top 10 because going through the top 100 would be pretty mad. Do you guys have any guesses for who the top 10 could be?
Like in order.
Sure. If you want.
Is this the top 10 footballers of all time?
Yeah.
It's Messi. Are they? I think they might put Pele one.
Let's hear hear yours.
Like my actual one, or like what I think they got.
What do you think they have?
Okay, I'll go with. I feel like they're gonna put Pele one, Messi second, Maradona third, R9 fourth, CR7 fifth, Cruyff seventh. Wait, did I say sixth?
Yeah.
No, you didn't say 6.
Okay, sixth. Seventh, maybe Beckenbauer. Eighth. Shit, no, this is where it gets tough. Eighth. Damn, I don't know who they would be.
I'll toss you one, Zidane.
Oh, Zidane and Platini 10, maybe.
Interesting. How about you, Jay? The players were there, but the order was off.
Okay.
Really?
most
The
part.
players were there?
Yeah,
Okay.
for the most part.
I got 442. Let's say Messi 1, Ronaldo 2, Maradona 3, Pele 4, Cruyff 5, Zidane 6, like Beckenbauer 7, 8th. Oh my god, this is tough.
So yeah, that's where I got stuck. 8, 9, 10. That's hard.
8 Platini, throw him in there. 9 or R9, 9 R9, and 10.
Garincha?
Yeah, maybe Garincha. That's a good one.
Interesting. So you had two right in the proper placements, Messi and Pele.
Pele 4?
So top 10 going 10 down, R9,
10?
10,
Damn.
Puskás 9,
Oh, I forgot about Puskás. Yeah. okay.
Beckenbauer 8, George Best 7,
What?
Cruyff 6, Zidane 5th, Pele 4, Cristiano 3rd, Maradona 2nd, and Messi GOAT.
Damn.
What do you guys think about that? Messi, Maradona, Cristiano, Pele, Zidane.
Why is Pele
That's
so
their
low?
top 5. What do you guys think about that?
I would have had Messi 1. I just didn't know if they would put Messi 1. But I thought I would think they would put Pele 2nd, though.
Interesting.
I don't mind Maradona at 2nd, though. I actually don't.
Okay.
CR7 at 3rd, I don't mind. It's just Pele sounds weird at 4.
It does, right?
George Best is a big shout.
It is a big
I don't
shout.
think George Best is better than Platini, though.
Maybe like outside top 10. I think maybe he'd fit.
What about
People forgot. They forgot Di Stefano.
Yeah.
Di Stefano is definitely in there for me.
How about Van Basten, too?
Maybe Van Basten.
Do you
too.
know, was Di Stefano like in the top 15, 20?
Give me a second. I'll take a look.
I don't know. Like,
Van Basten had what, 3 Ballon d'Ors
Yeah.
by the age of 28, and he retired. Like that's insane.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd put Van Basten top 10 though, but yeah, that is insane. What about Eusebio?
Oh yeah, true.
Eusebio. What about like another defender?
Maldini.
Yeah, like Maldini or Baresi.
Or Scarea.
Man, it's like Gaetano.
Yeah, why not?
There's actually a lot of players you could put in. It's tough.
I don't know.
It's tough.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't like that R9 at 10. It's a little low for me.
Well, where would you have him?
I'd probably put him like 5th
Zidane
or
spot.
6th.
I don't think he's honestly. I put R9 ahead of Zidane. I don't think he's better than Zidane. Zidane's probably the best midfielder of all time. Give him some respect.
Think so?
Yeah.
What about Lothar Matthäus?
No, Zidane's better.
Yeah, where's Garincha on the list?
I don't know.
How long are you taking to find this list? Is it behind a paywall or something?
Yeah, like the website's kind of annoying to navigate, but I could go 20 to 11
Yeah.
if you guys want. So
Yeah.
20 they had Iniesta,
Okay.
19 Giuseppe Meazza, 18 Romario, 17 Maldini, 16 Bobby Charlton, 15 Gahincha,
Damn.
14 Zico, 13 Platini. That's interesting. 12 Di Stefano. That's off for me. Di Stefano's my top 5 low key. And then 11 Gerd Muller.
Mm.
Okay, something I got to say about that. Where's the goalkeeper?
Which one?
Where is a goalkeeper? Where is Lev Black Cat Yashin? Where's Gigi Golden Buffon? Where is Manuel Sweeper Keeper Neuer? Where is Peter Helmet Check?
Oh, he doesn't make
Where-
the top 20.
Where is Iker No Comment Casillas?
I think I see a goalie. Oh, never mind.
Who,
I don't know.
Who do you think would be the first one on the list that you would find?
Goalie?
Yeah.
My first goalie on the list, they're probably going to put Gigi Buffon.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, but I also don't know enough about Yashin, but yeah.
You don't think they put Yashin higher?
Yashin, the only stat I know about him is that he made the most penalty saves of all time.
Really, yeah?
But I like also they probably were kicking bricks around at him, like probably weren't that hard to save.
So Neuer's at 28. Let me scroll down a bit more.
Neuer's the first keeper?
I believe so, unless 22 or 21. Yeah, looks like Neuer's the first keeper
Damn.
at 28.
I don't hate it. Neuer is definitely top 3 for sure of goalies.
They have Eusebio 23. It's kind of low.
That's very low.
That's kind of low IMO. But I don't know, for like my top 5, I'd probably put Pele, Messi, Maradona, Cruyff, Di Stefano.
In that order?
Yeah.
You have Pele over Messi?
No, I said Messi, Pele.
Oh, I heard
Maradona.
Pele, Messi.
Messi,
Okay.
Pele, Maradona, Cruyff, Di Stefano.
What about Cristiano Ronaldo dos Santos Aveiro?
Maybe just outside the top 10.
Oh, top 10?
Yeah.
What?
Low key.
What? How?
Low key.
Wait, you have Cristiano Ronaldo outside your top 10?
Low key. Outside my top 10, me personally, yeah.
How? Why?
Because 6 to 9, I'd say R9's there. I'd say Platini's there.
Yeah.
Uh,
But Ronaldo's better than both of them.
Lothar Matthäus is there.
And him.
Zidane is there.
Maybe not him.
And then like 10th. Maybe CR could sneak 10th. Maybe.
Come on. That's
Maybe
insane.
if he reaches 800 goals. No. I don't know. I think CR is like just at 10 or just outside the top 10.
Wait, so you're putting Lothar Matthäus over Cristiano Ronaldo.
One of
Y'all
the-
hear this?
One of the best midfielders, if not the best midfielder of all time, yes.
The third best.
Third best over who?
Zidane and Platini.
I don't know, bro.
Both better.
Mateus could do it all.
I want y'all to blast them in the comment section. Do you guys have Cristiano Ronaldo outside your
Me
top 10
personally, I
all
have him
time?
outside the top 10.
That's crazy. No, my top 10, Messi. That's second. So, okay, I'll go Pele. CR7, Maradona. Probably Zidane 5th.
Okay.
Wait, but you don't even think like on greatness CR7 makes the
Yeah.
top 10? Like this isn't a talent list. This is like greatest footballers list.
This is just best players.
If it was talent
top
list,
100 of
he
all
would have
time.
Dembele in the top 10.
I would, yeah.
That's crazy. That's me. That's me personally.
What do you mean that's crazy? You put CR7 out of your top 10.
That's me personally, though.
Okay.
You just have a CR7 agenda. That's why.
I don't have an agenda, bro. He's just Hugo Sanchez with hair gel, bro. That's it.
No.
Clip that. Clip that.
That's it, bro. Who's in your top 5 or top 10?
My top 5 is I got Pele 1. I got Messi 2. I got Maradona 3. I got CR7 4. I got Cruyff 5.
Oh, I forgot about Cruyff.
I got R9 6. I got Di Stefano 7. Zidane 8. That's all you need to know.
Puskás?
I don't care about Puskás. Actually, no, I made a video about Puskás.
Yeah. You made a propaganda video about him, bro. And he's
Yeah.
not even in the top 8?
He's goated. He's goated.
That's crazy.
I'll put him there. Why
I'm
not?
over C or IMO. Me personally.
No.
Yeah.
Bro, CR7. Why are you underrating him so
But yeah,
much?
let us know who you guys have in your top 5 or top 10 best of all time. Let us know. Should we wrap it up there?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, boys, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. You know who we are.
Be the culture.
Be the culture. Thanks, everybody. Catch you next week.
That we out. Peace.
See ya.